Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy freaking cannolis. Did not think I was going to be on here today delivering a message, but so grateful that I am. Spirit gave me the theme to this month's energy, and it's labeled movement. So don't scroll past this because you're not going to want to miss this. Whew, I got to get grounded for this. Okay, what Spirit showed me is that this month's energy is themed movement. And this is about moving through coherence of the heart chakra and the crown chakra. This is about bringing balance to the mental and emotional bodies. And the way that we're going to do this is through physical movement. Because you've heard me say this, a lot of people say this, Spirit says this. In order for our external world to change, our internal world needs to change. And that is what's happening for all of us right now. The internal frequency shifts are happening, and at moments it's going to be massive, it's going to be rapid, and it's going to be quick. Spirit is saying it is very important that we focus on physical movement this month. If you're not used to the navigating through rapid frequency changes internally, Spirit is saying you are going to feel very tired, and that's okay. This is about pushing through it. And what I mean by pushing through it is get up, do the dishes, unload the dishwasher, maybe throw a load of laundry in, clean the bathroom. I heard clean that closet out. So there's someone here who needs to clean a closet out. But also too, this is about more movement, like walking, running, jogging, some type of working out, yoga, Pilates, stretching. Okay, because there is a rapid internal shift happening, and this is preparation. Spirit is saying this is preparation of balancing the mental and emotional bodies. And in order to really get anchored into that balance, Spirit is saying we have to be physically moving, okay? And this energy is guiding us to bring our heart and our higher mind into extreme alignment. So our next steps are not led by old patterns, pressure, or confusion. It's led by undeniable faith and trust in our intuition, in our worth, in our value, and our divine wisdom, okay? Before we get to the cards, Spirit did show me 6 animals, but they grouped a set of birds into one, okay? So I'm going to say 5 because what Spirit is saying that this is about rapid, massive change. And it is happening internally. But in order to bring that internal balance, we're going to have to really focus on physical movement this month. So Spirit is saying pay attention to the dragonfly because it bridges emotion and higher perspective. The next animal is the hummingbird, and this is about heart healing, you guys. This is about healing through love, loving yourselves unconditionally, undeniably with unconditionally, okay? The next two, which they lumped these two together, is the eagle and the hawk. And this is about higher perspective, beautiful souls. This is about seeing things from above. Remember, Spirit always says, or guides me to tell people, drop into that heart center, get up on that observation deck, and allow yourself to see with clarity through the duality, through the polarity, okay? Now, the next animal is the dolphin, and this is about emotional balance and heart healing play, but also about communication, how you speak to yourself, of yourself, how you're calling in your manifestations. As the learning opportunities come up and you allow yourself to sit in heart center, what mental clutter might be there that is asking you to let go. And the way that we may be doing some of the healing is through play. Spirit is saying healing doesn't always have to be dramatic. It doesn't always have to be tears, although tears are replenishment. It can be through play. And it can be through the way that you speak of yourself and to yourself. I know that when I am going through something, and let's say it's a flashback or a limiting belief that's coming up, I talk about it out loud. I talk about like, okay, I'm thinking about this because of this. I really break it down, but I do it verbally, and then I can see it in my mind clearing out. So maybe try that as a tool. But Spirit is saying when you see the sign of the dolphin, this is about emotional balance. This is about the way you speak of yourself, to yourself, for yourself, right? But this is also about allowing play to come in. And the final animal is the butterfly. Beautiful soul, you are in a deep metamorphosis. You are in a deep transformation, a rebirth, a movement from the old and really stepping into full embodiment of your true divine essence in all the forms of abundance and prosperity that flows with it. Okay, so let's get into the cards and see what else we need to know about this month's energy and the movement. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle these here real quick. Okay, take a drink of water, get myself grounding. Oh, I do, maybe I already said this, but Spirit wants me to reiterate. If you are feeling lethargic, if you are feeling tired, this is about really pushing through it. And Spirit is saying, clarify pushing through. This isn't about going out running a mile. It's just a matter of getting up and vacuuming, maybe dusting, unloading the dishwasher and loading it. Maybe there's something in the sink that needs to be washed. Maybe it's about putting something in the washing machine. Maybe you got something sitting in the dryer that needs to come out, okay? So let's see what else. Holy freaking cannolis, we got a lot of cards here. You guys, holy freaking cannolis, cannot make this up. This is about seeing through the duality and the polarity with clarity. This is about seeing your manifestations coming in with clarity. Spirit is saying with the physical movement, it's bringing balance to the mental and emotional bodies, which is giving you clearer vision. Spirit is saying in moments, allow yourself to sit and reflect. Reflect on how far you've come. Celebrate in the healing and the alchemizing that you've done. Look at this validation, balancing the mental and emotional bodies, which is bringing you to higher states of consciousness, higher awareness. It's bringing you, Spirit is saying it's through this balance of the mental and emotional bodies of breakthroughs, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. The manifestations are coming in, but they're coming in grander, Spirit is saying. And it's through removing any mental clutter that is clouding your judgment, because Spirit just said that there is going to be massive shifts in opportunities. For some of you, the opportunities are going to come in real quick, and it's going to require you to make quick decisions. And that's why Spirit is saying, like, really drop into that heart center, really focus on balancing the mental and emotional bodies so that you ensure that you are making those decisions from heart center that really truly align with your heart, with your purpose, what you're creating and building, okay? There's triumph and success, Spirit is saying. It's through this balance of the mental and emotional body. Spirit is saying that the triumph and success is coming through what you're creating, what you're building, what you're manifesting. So leadership. So you're in, Spirit is saying there's some form of leadership here. And this, you could be, maybe you're a lead at your job. Maybe you're a manager. Maybe you're a supervisor. Spirit is saying you can lead in so many different ways, but in order to lead, you got to trust the leader that lies within you. So balancing the emotional and mental bodies, really expanding that solar plexus, okay? All right, so once again, Spirit is saying you've done a lot of work in the sacral. And for those of us who are really, Spirit says correct, so I got to correct myself, okay? It's through the mental and emotional bodies, Spirit is saying, it lies in the sacral. So this could be like from family, but it's getting you into alignment. Once again, these learning opportunities are really, they're coming in for us to drop into that heart center, to remove any mental and emotional clutter. But once again, the limiting belief, the programming, the old pattern is coming from the sacral. And once you do that, once you identify it, allow yourself to work through it, and you bring balance to the mental and emotional, Spirit is saying it's going to expand that solar plexus. Look at this. Cannot make this up, beautiful souls. Heart center, and look at water, bringing balance to the mental and emotional bodies. Spirit is saying these two hands, this is you. This is your soul, and this is your physical body. Spirit is saying that as you continue to drop in heart center, you are connecting undeniably with your higher self. You are truly embody unconditional love for yourself, okay? New beginnings. Spirit is saying it is through the movement, the physical, mental, emotional movements, that you are creating new beginnings, a reset. Stand your ground. Spirit is saying as these learning opportunities come up, because some of these learning opportunities are going to be coming from the sacral area, okay? So these are, when I see sacral, these are people who are the closest to us. Once again, it could be parental, it could be intimate relationships, it could be friends who were like family, right? Spirit is saying allow yourself to stand your ground in what you're hearing, seeing, and feeling. But allow yourself to drop into that heart center. Get up on that observation deck. Allow yourself to see through the duality and the polarity with clarity, and alchemizing that. Removing, look at this, crown chakra, removing that mental clutter. Look at this, you guys. Green again. This is about deep spiritual embodiment, alignment with the mental and emotional bodies. And we've got number 2. This is about putting you into alignment with your highest timeline, the things that you're creating, building, and manifesting, okay? So I just want to ask Spirit if there's anything else we need to know. Okay. Sweetheart, look at this, heart chakra. Spirit says this is about returning to undeniable faith, trust, and belief in who you are. Spirit is saying the reason why some people try to make you look like the villain is because your compassion, your love, and your light agitated their darkness. And we've got number 62. So 6 + 2 is abundance. Spirit is saying it is through this month's energy that abundance is coming in. The things that you're creating, building, and manifesting, because they are heart-centered, they are being delivered to you. But as opportunities come in, Spirit is saying make sure, sit in reflection, and make sure that it is, number 2, in alignment with your heart center. What your purpose, what your heart-centered purpose is, what you're creating and building truly aligns with you, okay? So that, my beautiful friends, is the message today. If you're ready to do this, and make sure that you do the physical movement, hit the heart, hit the like, put third eye, put I receive, I embody, I'm ready. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.